A pleasant day, everyone. So, Group 1 will be presenting the current and future trends of media and information. Technological advancements and the internet are swiftly changing the nature of information production, consumption, and sharing. With this, even the economic, societal, political, and educational landscapes of society have been aligning its mechanisms and policies to the information age. In the era of information and technology, society is left with only two choices: adapt to change or get left behind. Media and information, much like almost anything in the world, is a dynamic and developing entity. It is ever-changing in nature, a product of continuous improvement. Furthermore, a change or development towards something new or different is called trend. It reflects what it seems to be going around at any given time.
The first one is the massive open online courses or MOOC. So MOOC refers to a route or pattern of getting content or information available through an online system that can be accessed by many people. So MOOC is massive because it can reach up to 500,000 learners or more, and oftentimes it is more larger in quantity than face-to-face classes. Also, MOOCs are open because it does not have an admission process nor qualifications to be able to register or enroll. Also, most of the courses are done online, which means that anyone from anywhere around the world with an internet connection can avail those courses. Having it online, it is also the main reason why it is massive and can reach up many learners than face-to-face classes. Lastly, the courses should have learning objectives to be achieved by students after certain activities within a given period of time. Most of the courses are given by universities and organizations. One of its key features is that it has an open access, meaning the courses are available worldwide as long as the learners has a stable internet connection. It is also flexible because it offers a self-paced type of learning. It is also open because it does not have an admission process. Just like what I have said earlier, the courses available through these MOOCs are offered by universities and organizations such as Coursera and edX. Having said the key features, one of its impacts is the expansion of the education access. It supports lifelong learning and it reduces traditional education barriers. Wearable technology, so integrating technology into clothing and accessories for seamless information access. So as we all know, as technology advances, wearable technologies or wearable devices are becoming more sophisticated, just like the Apple Watches from Apple. So it increases the daily convenience for its users and making everyday tasks much more simpler.
The third one is the 3D environment. 3D or three-dimensional in its literal sense refers to anything that has three: a width, height, and depth. The physical world, the realm we live in, including as humans, are example of 3D environments. This technological concept of a 3D environment is explored to imitate and simulate the physical world through media. Few of the impacts of 3D environment are: it enhances the immersive experiences of its users. Second, it aids in medical, engineering, and creative fields. Lastly, it expands opportunities for innovation and development. One of its examples are the VR headsets for gaming and education, and also the 3D printing where it creates physical objects from digital displays. Moving to the fourth one, the ubiquitous learning. Ubiquitous learning or U-learning is a kind of e-learning experience that implies a vision of learning which is connected across all the stages on which we play out our lives. Learning occurs not just in classroom, but in the home, the workplace, the playground, the library, museum, and nature center in our daily interactions with others. Ubiquitous learning features wireless technology that enables flexible learning. It uses multimedia resources and personalized and adaptive learning experience. Its impact is it increases the accessibility to education, it supports remote learning and digital classroom, and encourages self-paced learning.
Paperless society. So paperless society is a society where communication and transactions are done electronically or digitally, and all forms of printed communication have become obsolete. its impacts is that it reduces environmental waste because it lessens the amount of trees that being cut to produce paper. It speeds up the transaction and communication process, and it improves document security and accessibility. So one of this example is ebooks replacing printed books. These are done mainly for the user's convenience. So we can all agree that ebooks are definitely much more convenient to use than printed books because you can carry it on almost anything from anywhere at all places possible. Additionally, we have digital banking and cashless transactions. So it does not require the user to actually bring more money or bills. So you actually just pay using their credit card, debit card through PayMaya or GCash. Lastly is the online communication instead of using a paper mail. So we all know that it is more convenient since we do not have to wait to actually be able to get the other people's response towards the message that we just sent to them.
In addition to the information mentioned before, we have the key current trends, the social media dominance, platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The streaming services. Streaming services increases reliance on platforms like Netflix and Hulu. Personalization. Tailored content based on user data and preferences across platforms. Mobile access is the dominant use of smartphones and tablets for accessing media and information.
So these are the list of the emerging future trends. One is augmented reality or AR. So augmented reality enhances the real world environment by overlaying digital content such as images, sounds, or information in real time. So next one is virtual reality or VR. So it offers users an entirely immersive computer-generated environment that simulates physical presence in real or imagined spaces. So the next one is artificial intelligence. So AI refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that enables them to perform tasks that typically requires human effort or human cognition. Voice-activated interfaces with increased reliance on voice commands to interact with devices and access information. So as we all know, as technology advances, wearable technologies or wearable devices are becoming more sophisticated, just like the Apple Watches from Apple. So it increases the daily convenience for its users and making everyday tasks much more simpler. Immersive journalism. So it offers a more engaging and interactive experience that allows people to experience contents in a first-hand or first-person perspective.
After all these trends, we still have to consider the challenges and consideration. First one is the misinformation and disinformation. The spread of false information on digital platforms are very rampant and evident, so we have to make proper measures to eradicate these kind of problems. Next is the privacy concerns. Data collection and usage by tech companies can also cause potential identity theft or cybercrime issues. Ensuring equitable access to technology and information is the main impact of digital divide. Next is the media literacy. Educating users on critically evaluating information can help us to ensure the accuracy and trustworthiness of the information we are consuming or providing to the social media platforms. In conclusion, the current trends in media and information highlights the impact of technological advancement and developments on various sectors and discuss the future trajectory of the media landscape in the face of ongoing digital transformation. It also examines the opportunities and challenges that arise as society adapts to these changes and considers how policies and practices are evolving to address these emerging realities. Stay informed and stay ahead.